I'm Jay from the Kubz Scouts. Welcome to the last episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I'm sad to say that it's probably the last episode, but it's been a fun and enjoyable ride. This game was way better than anything I thought it would be. Thank you guys all so much for all the support on the series. You guys always hit the 50,000 like goal, and I never let you guys down. I always uploaded a video after we hit the 50,000 like goal. Even sometimes we didn't hit it right away, I would still upload a video. I know a lot of people are going to want me to play the second game of Danganronpa, but we'll see what happens. I want to see how many likes this video gets, and then maybe we'll start that series on the channel. I don't know yet. It depends on how this game ends for me, if I'm craving more Danganronpa content, but we're about to find out how this all ends right now. If you guys cool with that, you down with that? Everybody get ready and buckle up, because here we go! Alright, so last time I messed this one up really bad, but I got my eyes on a prize today. So that's part of Act 1. Act 2, I don't need to do anything. Act 3, I remember that we're putting the body right there. I think this is when they first find the body, right? And then Genocide Jack touches the body, and then it blows up. Bada bing, bada boom. The mastermind is looking and enjoying everything. What do I put right here, though? This is the one where I'm super confused about. You know what? I think this is it. I put that there. Because in Act 4, the mastermind puts on the mask, has the knife out, is about to stab Makoto, sees Kyoko. So let's see. Hold on. The mastermind runs. I don't know, let's just see if that's
exactly what happened.
I doubt that's it, but I got a few hearts to spare. And then I know Act 3 is right, and then I failed from there. And then I ended the episode. So let's skip all this because you guys have seen this. The graphics are amazing. I would hang this up at my house, guys. This looks badass. Okay, that's right. And then Act 4 is where I left off, I believe.
Junko dragged the body out of the biolab, using the tarp to carry her to the garden.
Yeah.
She fabricated the murder to try and frame Kyoko, who proven to be one big thorn in her side.
Please be right, please be right.
She wanted us all to think Mukuro was still alive and hiding somewhere inside the school.
Yes! Okay, got it. Yeah, boy! Let's freaking go!
Put on a mask and then attacked her.
Okay, that's the one I wasn't sure about. Now I got everything right. I know I did what I had to do now.
Sure I'd gotten a good look at the mask.
Freaking go, guys.
She left the room.
Give myself a pat on the freaking back. Hey, look at this, look at this. Oh yeah, give me some. Do it for the fireman.
The same mask on Mukuro's body. This was all to make us think the person who attacked me and the corpse were one and the same. She wanted us to believe the murder had only recently taken place.
Okay, so I didn't get any wrong. Guys, job well done. I'm gonna put my hands on the back of my head. Oh yeah, buddy. Look at that, look at me. Watch me work. Watch me work.
Finally, by strapping a bomb to the body, she was able to destroy any remaining evidence.
Super happy.
She needed to hide the body's true identity.
I mean, I'm sad that this game's ending, but I'm happy.
It was actually the same person we met in the beginning. This is the truth behind Mukuro's murder.
Yeah.
The one who carried it all out is the true mastermind. The one controlling Monokuma.
Yup. There we go.
Junko and Oshima.
Yeah, buddy. Let's freaking go. Okay, I don't even know how I failed that one last time. I was on something last episode.
What?
Oh, whoops, my bad, guys. I mean, he said, what do you have to say about that?
What? Are you broken again?
You can't get out of this, so don't even try.
Come on! It's time you finally revealed yourself!
It's not like you're an endangered species or something. How long do you plan to keep hiding?
Give it up, Junko. The game's over.
Over?
I don't like that laugh.
Did you really think the story would end once we reached the climax of the case?
Yeah, I mean, I told everybody watching that this was the last episode, so it better be the last episode.
Wrong! There's still plenty more to go!
Oh, word? Okay. What does that mean? You think I'm scared of that? You think that's the first time somebody flashed red eyes at me? Hey! Yo! This is actually the first time we get to meet Junko. Wait. How did she even appear in here, though? She ain't no magician.
We have been waiting.
waiting so very long for peasants like you to appear.
What? I did not expect her to have a British accent. I thought she was gonna have like a nasally, whiny voice like me, like yeah, 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 yeah.
If you swear your fealty to us, we will reward you with half of the entire world.
I did not expect her to have this accent. What the hell? Okay. I bet where she come from, England?
We'll grant you honor, status, and some of our home cooking.
What, tea and crumpets?
Have you made your choice? Will you serve under us?
No thanks. Can I be more harsh than that? What do you mean, no thanks?
Oh, did you think I was being serious? Sorry, I was just messing with you.
Oh my god, bro. Yo, what a freaking troll.
It's been so long since I've had an audience. Even I'm not sure what kind of role I'm supposed to play.
Okay, I mean, I didn't expect this very calm voice either, but definitely I knew something was up when she had a British accent. No freaking way. This is the mastermind? She's the real Junko Enoshima.
Anyway, looks like I've finally been set free.
Was she trapped in that bear or something? Like, where did she come from? I need answers.
Having to play Monokuma all the time, day after day. It was like I was stuck in purgatory, or like a slow suicide. I get bored so easy, you know?
I can tell by the sound of your voice.
Face? Huh? What about my face? What's wrong with my beautiful face?
What's wrong with my
People
beautiful
have told
face,
me
guys?
I'm cuter than
Don't you
100
like to look at
chihuahuas
me?
combined.
I feel like this isn't the first time I've seen you.
No, I do remember seeing it. I'm sure I've seen her too somewhere. It was definitely before I got to this school. The first day in the main hall, in the headmaster's room, before arriving at school. The first day in the main hall? Are you sure? But Junko had already switched. My bad, my bad. Dang, don't take my heart away. That's my achy breaky heart. All right, before arriving?
I got it!
Let's go. Let's make
That's
it go.
right. It was before I ever came to this school. I remember seeing a magazine cover.
And what did you think?
And you were on it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Wow, you have a pretty good memory.
Wow,
I
you
guess
have
that's
great
why
memory,
you've made it this
Makoto.
far. Huh.
Nice, cool. This voice, though, is tripping me out.
So I was right.
I want to go back to the British accent, please.
Then what you told me in the main hall when this all began...
I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, are you talking about my cover photos and junk? Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk? Oh, so they aren't real.
Sometimes a little lie is necessary to keep things moving along. Wouldn't you agree?
That
Sure.
explains why she didn't quite seem the same. Because she was a different person all along.
I'm me. And Mukuro is Mukuro. She tried her best. But there's just no way she could have passed as the ultimate fashionista.
I mean, judging by the way you look and sound, I don't think you can either.
Two people can never become one as long as the walls of mind and body exist. Not even
Okay.
if they're twins.
All right, Confucius with these quotes.
I know, it's such a cliche, right? I'm almost embarrassed to admit it. So basically, Mukuro and I had your stereotypical twin relationship.
They were twins?
The older sister, tough and proud. That was Mukuro. The younger sister, smart and cute.
Oh, wow.
Me, Junko fucking Enoshima.
Whoa!
And together, we were the Despair Sisters, aka the ultimate despair.
Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. When Junko arrived, I was like, yo, is this brought to you by sleeping aid? Because damn, this girl's voice put me to sleep. But her tongue out with her doing a little bit of this screaming in my ear, that's what I like.
Whoa! She's a totally different person.
That's what
now.
Jay likes.
Like I said, I get bored easy as hell. I even get fucking bored with myself.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
But if you're twins,
Yo, why can't
Why do
she
you
be
have
in the game like
different
all the
last
time?
names?
Why does she have to be here at the end?
oh, that again? You have any idea how many times people ask me that shit?
Yo, she's crazy.
Maybe it's new to your dumb ass, but it bores me to tears. Answering the same questions over and over Just make up whatever answer you want. I don't give a shit. The truth's fucking lame anyway.
Hey, you go chill. I'm trying not to get demonetized, okay?
If she was your twin...
Goodness.
You killed your own sister?
And for reasons deeper and darker than the ocean. As if.
Oh, she dropping more F-bombs than World War II.
I suppose I better explain. For my plan to
That didn't
work,
even make any sense.
someone had to be able to control
now she's
the
something
killing
else.
game from behind the scenes.
Bro, I can't with this girl. I just can't. Guys, I can't even finish this game no more.
The so-called mastermind had to operate Monokuma, keep an eye on everyone.
Like, where did she
things
get
like
these
that.
glasses from?
But after looking at the situation, I
can't with
determined
this
it would be
game no more.
impossible for Mukuro to perform such duties. Because naturally, she turned out to be the letdown of the family. Leaving me
cracking
behind
me
to
up.
run
This
off and
cracking me
join
up.
some band of mercenaries. Such a disappointment. So, I decided to play the role of director and have her join the rest of you in your school life. I could have let her work alongside me, but she would have been useless to me that way. Besides, 15 students seemed like a solid number to start with. Of course, the fact that she was the ultimate soldier posed something of a problem. She had what I call the 3 atrocities. Atrociously ranked, atrociously filthy, atrociously repulsive.
Oh, okay. Whatever that means.
It was atrociously clear just how out of touch she was with the rest of society. Meanwhile, my ultimate fashionista status has an undeniable appeal that I didn't want to go to waste.
And that's why you switched identities?
Sadly, her inability to match my personality was even greater than I'd calculated. It was a lost cause. She was nothing more than a bit player, an extra unworthy of lines. Being
sad.
the utter disappointment that she was, anyone would have expected her to get killed off right away, which is precisely why I killed her. To meet everyone's expectations.
That can't be your only reason, can it?
Well, no, of course not. I also did it to avoid becoming bored.
So it all goes back to being bored.
Stickler
Oh, look at her
for
again.
following rules down to the letter, you know? If I planned everything out and knew just what was gonna happen, that'd be so boring. So I changed things just a bit.
Bro, what is this, dude?
In other words, Mukuro's death was a one-sided, premeditated act of betrayal, just as I suspected. When Mukuro was killed, she must have been as surprised as anybody
This
else.
is the best. Huh? Huh? This wasn't supposed to. Why? Me?
So you figured it out? Well, you're right. There's no way Mukuro could have pulled off such a convincing performance. But she did teach you all a very valuable lesson, don't you think?
How can you talk like that? You sacrificed your own sister. How does that not even bother you?
What? I sacrificed her? That's what's got you so hot under the collar? Jeez, misunderstandings sure are scary.
Sure are scary.
We were the ultimate despair, you know? So we never had any kind of hope or expectations. Nope, I felt despair as long as I can remember. Like I never should have been born at all. When I was born, I cried tears of total despair.
How do you know if tears are filled with despair?
So that's why for us, it's
How?
not a big deal whether we die or kill. We're just those kinds of people. We can do anything. We've always been filled with despair. So when we do something, we go all the way and live without regret. So you just murdered your own sister and didn't think anything of it?
Seriously.
That's not true at all. We were twins. How could I not be sad? That's why it gets me so excited.
It's just a phase, Mom.
Killing my precious sister with my own 2 hands. That act is filled with so much despair.
Why am I smiling so hard right now?
Super in front of it. Super, 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 super despair. No.
Ah, super duper ultra ultimate despair.
Super, 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 super,
Super,
super, super,
super.
super, 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 super despair.
Super, 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 super. Sorry.
So good.
What the hell is wrong with you?
And my sister too. In that moment of death, I think she must have felt that despair. After all, to be murdered by your own
Yeah, I'm
sister
smiling so hard, and this girl
means
murdered her
it's
own
with
sister.
someone
What is
else.
wrong with me?
She must have died feeling such excruciating hopelessness. I'm so jealous of her.
Is she growing fungus on the top of her head?
I knew you couldn't be just some ordinary person.
Those ain't some Mario Bros. Level up mushrooms.
Abnormality.
Those are like real molding
Turning your
mushrooms,
own
like
despair
fungus, like
into some
stank-ass
kind of
mushrooms.
fetish. Abnormality doesn't even begin to describe it.
Like, Genocide Jill is crazy for sure, but this is a whole nother level of nuts.
You're saying I don't compare to some lowly beast that can only kill the weak, right? So I'm hopelessly attractive, hopelessly brilliant, hopelessly athletic. I'm the hopelessly perfect ultimate human.
No, I don't think there's anything perfect about anything you just said.
Yeah, Master's way more perfect. Because on top of everything else, he's got that noble blood.
Don't you mean had that noble blood?
What did you just say? What do you mean by that?
You still haven't figured that part out yet? Man, you guys are so slow! You haven't even solved all the mysteries, and yet here you are, yapping away!
Are you talking about our memories?
You've already solved this mystery, right? I'm the killer! So how about the next one? Maybe you should solve the riddle of your missing memories. Then you can start gloating!
Damn straight! That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to solve all these mysteries.
Is she gonna execute herself?
Then we'll have our victory.
Okay, Makoto, standing up for everybody. I see you, big dog.
I can't wait!
All right, then let's just get straight to the point. What memories did you steal from us?
When the group pictures were taken, and those interviews, it must mean
I got it! It must have something to do with our entrancing exams.
Don't care! At least give us a hint!
Your brains are like sponges, all drippy and leaky. I already gave you a hint before.
But I don't remember.
All the memories you lost share something in common with a few other things. Do you recall?
Thinking back to what Monokuma's told us, the memories that were stolen from us and what they must be related to, the founding of Hope's Peak Academy, the motives Monokuma came up with, the class trials? Damn it! Is it the motives Monokuma came up with? Okay.
You're talking about the motives you provided to try and get us to kill each other, right?
So you do remember after all. Well, I would hope you wouldn't forget something.
I'm gonna
so
assume
important.
that that's Junko's real personality right
It
there.
was stupid of me to even ask.
Her putting that big
I
L right on her
apologize from
face.
the bottom of my heart for my bad
Because she's
manners.
about to take one right now.
So then, let me ask you another question.
Go ahead.
Did you notice that each motive I presented you had a specific theme to it?
Theme?
Yep, you got it. So that's my question to you all. When Sayaka was murdered, what was the theme of the motive I presented?
The theme for the motive Monokuma gave us for the first murder. Monokuma gave us those DVDs. On my DVD was footage of my family. On Sayaka's was her and her friends. They had a dream they all shared. So for the first murder, the motive we were given was international relations, human connections.
I got it! The driving force behind the motive you presented us with at that point was human connection.
I'm not failing anything anymore.
Ding, ding, ding. You got
Ding,
it.
ding, ding.
Remember
You
those
win.
DVDs I gave you guys?
Woohoo.
Each
Congratulations.
video showed the total destruction of your most important relationships. For example, your family. For example, your friends.
It must have been so fun for the voice actress that did Junko's lines.
I ruined all those relationships and showed you the results.
Like the person directing Junko's voice actress is just like, pretend that you're a brick wall.
It was to motivate your
have no
desire
personality.
to escape and kickstart your urge to kill. But still, what a cruel thing to do.
You're the
Right?
one that did it.
Yes, well, I'm perfectly happy to accept your disapproval.
Okay, time for the next question. So what was the theme for the second motive?
For the second murder, the motive's theme was, that's when we got those weird envelopes from Monokuma. Mine mentioned how I used to wet the bed. So the theme of that time was, a strong heart, the past.
I got it! It was our past, right?
Yay! Makoto got it right again! That time, the theme was...
Hey, anybody else in this class trial want to step up besides Makoto? Be my freaking guest! So you
and
say
the whole
kya?
reason Naruto did what he did was to protect his secret.
So, how long do you plan on dragging this out?
Relax, relax. Okay, on to the next question.
So we gotta answer for every single trial?
So, what was the motive for the third murder?
Alright, bet. The theme for the third murder was, the reason Celeste turned to murder was, she wanted to buy a European castle and live there with a bunch of handsome men. So that time, the motive for murder was greed.
I got it! It was money, wasn't it? Greed.
Seek and destroy! Hell
Yeah.
you got it again!
This is my favorite Junko personality right here. Yeah, got it again! Hell yeah!
Goddamn straight it was money. Celeste killed Hifumi and Taka for a little personal gain. Her greed led to all kinds of death and destruction.
What's the point of all this? Why are you making us go through this case by case?
Don't worry, sweet cheeks. Just one more to go. Now, can you tell me the motive behind crazy-ass Sakura's crazy-ass death?
The motive in the case of Sakura's death was, what was it that made Sakura decide to kill herself? It has to do with Monokuma exposing Sakura's secret. So the theme of the motive in that fourth case was betrayal, or was it secrets? It was betrayal?
I got it!
Let's freaking go!
In her case,
Yeah!
it was betrayal.
Precisely. You see, once I revealed
Freaking
Sakura's
buff as
betrayal,
hell.
that led to
God
everything that
damn,
came
boulder
afterwards.
shoulders.
Anyway, it looks like you answered all of my questions correctly. How painfully delightful.
But what's the point? What meaning is there in asking those questions now?
Relationships? Secrets? Money? Betrayal? These are all pretty standard motives, right? The most normal of normal. Totally middle of the road.
But of course, those aren't the only motives that
What's
exist
everybody's
in this
favorite
world.
Junko personality?
In fact, there are as many reasons to
I like that
kill
rebel one.
as there are people on Earth. They compel humans to kill each other, bringing despair to the world. This is what we refer to as the seed of despair.
Seed of despair?
Just as water, air, and food promote growth in living things, the seed of despair also needs nourishment. And that nourishment is hope. Despair can grow only in the presence of hope. Two sides of the same coin, divided by a razor-thin line. Such is hope and despair.
How much longer is this stupid speech of yours? Weren't we discussing our missing memories? Why are you trying to change the subject?
I'm pretty sure this is all related, Byakuya.
If you would listen, you would see I'm not changing the subject. We are discussing your memories. What I'm trying to say is, the seed of despair is closely tied to your own memories.
How so?
You see, by taking away your memories, I gave you hope.
What?
Of course, that hope merely existed to be consumed by despair.
How could taking away someone's memories give them hope?
And plus, you haven't given us any hope anyway.
Is that so? All you've been able to think about during your time here is how to escape, right?
That's right.
The mere fact that that's what you want proves I gave you hope.
Is it false hope or is it real hope? Like, can we actually get out of here or is everybody gonna die?
What are you talking about?
If none of you wanted to escape this school, the killings never would have taken place. That is why we took your memories, so that you would have the desire to leave.
The only reason we want to leave is because you took our memories. Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Which means if we did have our memories, then we wouldn't want to leave. Do I understand that right?
What?
Yeah.
Why the
Why would they
hell
not want to
having
leave
our
if they
memories
did have
make
their
us
memories
not
of coming
wanna
here?
leave?
A most troubling thought, isn't it?
How am I able to do a better Monokuma voice than Junko doing a Monokuma voice when she's in the same room?
But it's not enough.
That don't make no sense.
I want more distress. I put so much effort into creating hope in order to feed your despair and make it grow. So, just like Crazy Eddie slashing his prices and passing the savings on to you, let me give you a hint.
Okay.
Really?
Then hurry up and tell us.
Okie dokie. Like they say, seeing is believing. I'd like for you to see the outside world.
Oh yeah? The outside world.
You mean the world beyond the school walls?
so something really did happen out there.
Now are you interested in what I have to say? You wanna see what's out there?
Yes, please.
I wanna see too. See your faces sink into despair. Now then, open sesame! Behold, the world beyond the school walls! This is the outside world you've all been so anxious to claw your way back into.
Don't tell me it's like some end of the world type shit. What? It's like a Planet of the Apes scenario. Even the Statue of Liberty. What the? How? Man, that ain't real. That's Cap. That's Cappy. That's Capri Sun.
Dangerous. The world has grown so very dangerous.
Anything can be altered nowadays.
What are you talking about?
Anything with the technology that we have. Come on, stop it.
What am I looking at?
This is a scene from a movie or something, right?
It's gotta be. There's no paid actors.
What you just
Hollywood
saw,
type shit.
all of you should recognize it.
We should recognize it? What about it should we recognize? This whole thing is insane.
That world is locked away within the memories that were taken from you. If you can't remember, please just try. Do your best to try and recall.
Better kick your brain in the ass, because it's up to that gray lump whether you live or die. I don't remember ain't a fucking excuse no more. Because now it's
calm
time
down, relax.
for the final class trial.
Really? All right, here we go. Make my argument. Another bullet that we gotta lock in the chamber. Genocide Jack's memory photo of Kyoko and the headmaster group photo. Okay, maybe it's photo of Kyoko and the
Come
headmaster?
on, bitches. Remember or die.
Remember or die?
What the fuck happened outside?
I love
Want us to
Juko, man.
remember or whatever,
Yo,
but
she's the
when it
best.
comes to that crazy, confusing video you showed us,
Yeah,
I don't understand a damn thing.
sure.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your practical jokes?
I mean, you're telling us to remember, but what am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember anything. This is the end for all of us.
Hold on. Well, I don't know. If I can't remember, is it all over? I mean, how can she show me something so completely incomprehensible and then just say remember? Every single one of us has lost our memory. It really is hopeless after all. No, wait. There's a chance that she hasn't forgotten.
Come on, bitches. Remember or die.
Okay. Let me see.
What happened outside?
Let me see. Calm down.
You want us to remember or whatever, but it comes
Fast
to that
forward.
crazy, confusing video you showed.
I don't understand.
What's the meaning of the footage we saw? Is this another one of your
Keep fast forwarding, guys. Let me see.
You're telling us to remember. What am I supposed to be remembering?
Nobody can remember.
Here, is it right here?
anything.
Damn, it's not? Okay, well, I need to go back to the drawing board because that was my only thing that I could think of. Okay, so I accidentally ran out of time. I didn't know that I had so little time. I didn't actually run out of hearts. I think that it's Genocide Jack's memory, and I gotta shoot it at Nobody Remembers a Thing because that's the only thing that I can think of me shooting a truth bullet at. So let's see here. Skip through this. Where is Toko's statement? Okay, this is it. This has gotta be it. Please, 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 please! Thank you! Toko and Genocide Jack have split memories. They don't share memories. They have their own memories.
Actually, she might remember.
Yeah, exactly.
Who might remember?
You know who.
The other
You know what time it is.
Genocide Jack. The two of them share certain kinds of knowledge, but their memories aren't linked, right?
I see. If their memories are separate, then even if one personality is forgotten, there's a chance the other may still have those memories.
That makes sense.
What do you say, Toko?
Are you telling
Come
me
on,
to
somebody
swap
give her some
places
pepper.
with
Somebody cut their finger. Paper cut.
No, absolutely not. That'd be like forfeiting my entire identity.
Toko, you're the only one we can rely on.
I expected that to happen, but I didn't think it was gonna happen that fast.
Da-da-da-da! It's me, your friendly neighborhood serial killer.
I love Toko.
Boy,
She just gave in like it was nothing.
Not even a split second.
I'm going to ask you a question, and I want to have it answered immediately. Do you know anything about this video?
Huh? What video?
The video that's playing right now.
Who the hell are you?
Oh, I'm the mastermind.
Oh, no one. I'm just the mastermind.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
That's enough! Just look at the stupid screen!
Aye, aye, Roger, you got it, Captain.
This is all fake. It's all special effects.
Well,
Come on now.
does it look familiar?
I don't have all the details, but of course it does!
Then you remember all the stuff it's showing?
Of course I do!
So you didn't lose your memory after all.
Then why didn't you say something earlier? I only answer questions when someone bothers to ask me. I'm the quiet type, you know? Oh my god, she's the worst liar in the world.
More importantly, if you really do remember, what is it?
Huh? What's the matter, Master? Do you really not remember the tragedy?
The tragedy?
Oh no! You seriously forgot? Maybe I can help you remember with a kiss.
Ugh.
Just answer the question. What happened out there?
Well, I can't really say if it happened or if it's still happening, but it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Yeah, they said that before. What?
Why is that phrase coming up now?
Because it's all because of that event.
What is?
Are you serious? I'm talking about the way the world is now.
Is... now?
The world's been destroyed, get it?
Destroyed?
What?
Explain yourself. Tell us everything you know.
Copy that, darling. Okay, so this big, awful, tragic event, they started just calling it the tragedy, happened about a year ago. It was so big and so bad that even this murderous fiend went pale at the sight of it. I guess you could say what happened was man-made. But it was more on the level of a worldwide natural disaster.
But what does
Either
Monokuma
way,
have to do with
there's
it?
no doubt that it was the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history! And as a result, in basically no time flat! The world turned out the way it did, and that's that.
That's all there is to it? Come on! There wasn't a single concrete description in there!
Well, it just so happens I don't know any of the specifics. Miss Moreau saw it all play out in real time, so why don't you ask her?
We already did, and she didn't know anything. That's why we're asking you.
I couldn't live up to Master's expectations! To die! This is the true tragedy!
Okay, that's enough of your little lover's quarrel. Whatever happened, doesn't matter at this exact point in time, right? The end justifies the means. Everything serves the outcome. In other words, the world has ended. That's the important thing.
That's the important thing, that the world's ended? That's the most depressing thing ever.
End? It's the world!
Calm down. It's
I know,
okay.
where are they right now if the
There's
world
no need
ended?
to panic. Every living person will be dead in 100 years anyway. So the world ending isn't that big a deal.
Oh, come on. Now you're just being ridiculous.
Well, as long as we're being ridiculous. I have another ridiculous story to tell you. It's the story of the Tagami Corporation, which has given Byakuya's life all its meaning.
What? What did you say?
I'm glad to see you took the bait. You bit into it like a middle-aged secretary at an all-you-can-eat cake buffet.
Hey! So, what do you think happened to the Togami family?
The Tagami family fell, they fell, or they fell. Which one?
Correct. Well done, peasant.
But I didn't say anything yet.
I did.
I just got so fucking bored waiting, I couldn't help it. Even if you're wrong, eventually you'll figure it out, right? Till then, you're just going in circles.
So, no matter what you pick, you get the right answer. Pretty innovative, don't you think?
But do you think it might be a disease? Getting bored so easy, I mean. Do you think I might be sick?
Anyway, like I was saying, Byakuya's entire lineage has been totally annihilated.
What? What the hell are you talking about?
I can confirm that his entire family has died. Even the distant relatives. The Tagami name has perished.
That sucks.
Stop with these idiotic jokes!
Stop! And said with such authority. A peasant would dare challenge us? The avatar of divine punishment? You must learn your place, peasant. You are no longer the ultimate affluent progeny.
What is he, an orphan?
They couldn't possibly be gone. The Togami family is destined to guide the world.
Hell, there is no world anymore, remember? It got fucked a full year ago.
Hold on. That doesn't make any sense.
Huh? I don't make sense.
There's no way that happened a year ago. I mean, we only came to this school a few weeks ago.
That's true, I guess. Or
If some kind
was
of
it all in
world-ending
your
event happened
mind?
a year ago, then how do you explain the totally normal world we were living in up till then?
Have you considered the possibility that you're mistaken about that?
Mistaken.
That's true.
Well, if I'm understanding you right, it sounds like you think the tragedy happened a year before you arrived here.
Well, yeah. I mean, like he said, we just got here a few weeks ago.
A few weeks ago? Ooh, I get it. You're saying that what happened 2 years ago actually happened more recently, right?
I hate her imitating Monokuma voice. I don't know why.
2 years ago?
Well, I mean, you guys all started attending Hope's Peak Academy 2 years ago.
Wait, what? 2 years ago? What does that...
What the hell is this chick trying to say?
I understand why you'd have trouble accepting it, but in the end, you can't deny the truth. And the truth is, everything is cause and effect. Deny that, and you may as well give yourself up to God.
So, you must surely understand all the hints I've given you so far, right? What are the memories I took from you?
Come on, let's solve this mystery already. Junko's starting to piss me off.
How are we supposed to answer?
I just don't know what's going on anymore.
Still, we have to answer somehow. If we don't, everything ends right here. The memories that were stolen from us. If what Junko says is true, if we first came here 2 years ago, but the rest of us only remember getting here within the last few weeks or so. So the memories she took from us, the tragedy, the entire past, our life at Hope's Peak.
I got it! If we accept that what you say
Because
is
now
true.
it makes sense, because Hiro had all his stuff in his locker in that place where like that whole bloodbath happened in the other dorm on the other side of the school.
Then we've all lost our memories of the last 2 years.
Yeah.
After coming to this school.
Nope. Nope. No. Nope.
That kind of makes
No.
sense now.
I mean, no matter what anyone says,
Another correct answer. Well done, peasant.
Seriously? This routine again?
We've lost 2 years worth of memories?
That's right. You've already spent 2 full years here at Hope's Peak Academy, and that entire period of time is precisely what you've forgotten.
I don't remember the last 2 years of my life.
But then they would have seen themselves aged a little bit, right?
That's not possible!
I don't know. I want to think that too. I don't want to believe it. But that's nothing but our desire. I don't want to believe. I want it to be impossible. But if it's the truth, then we have to accept it. Okay, what do we have to accept? What are we gonna shoot now? What are we gonna go? Huh? What are we gonna do? Locker, pocketbook, group photo of Kyoko and Headmaster, Headmaster's handbook, locker, notebook. Okay, it's gotta be one of those. Well, let's check. We got some time to figure this one out.
Never lose something like that.
Okay.
We've been living here for 2 years? Hell no! That's impossible!
Wait, is it locker,
I
notebook?
haven't gone to any awesome
What the
school
heck?
events
Why
or
am I getting all this
anything.
time?
Heck, I've never even gone to a single class!
Oh,
This
okay,
is all
okay, okay,
just
okay.
Surreal.
Hold on.
Plus, 2 years have passed.
It's gotta be Hero's
How
statement.
freaking old am I?
Is it locker, notebook? Right? It's gotta be locker, notebook. I think. So let me fast forward, because I remember Hero had some shit in his locker. Come on, let me hear Hero bitching. Let me hear him. Here, right there. What? How did that not connect? Bro, how did that shit not connect? Here we go. Here, right here. Give me that!
No, that's wrong.
Woo! Okay, one take J that. Kinda.
Hiro, there's something I'd like you to take a look at. This notebook right here.
Huh? Hey, why's my name written on it?
I found it in the locker room on the 2nd floor. If you don't mind. Could you take a look inside?
Sure, whatever you want. But I've never seen this notebook before in my life.
What's that? Is something wrong?
It's kinda similar. No, even more than that. This is absolutely my handwriting, without a doubt!
So everything did happen.
But how is this?
And they did lose their memory.
I don't remember ever writing in this thing?
That
No.
sucks.
No way!
So the world really did experience a tragedy.
It looks like you actually
The most
did
tragic,
attend class here at
depressing
OP.
human event in history, or whatever the hell they said.
Somehow, you forgot all about it.
Lies! It's all one big lie!
I don't want to believe it either. But there's also no explanation for this pocketbook.
Mm-hmm.
And whose pocketbook is that?
It's mine. And the handwriting inside is also mine. There's no doubt about it. But just like Hiro, I have no memory of ever writing in it.
And the reason for that is the 2 years of missing memories?
After seeing all the evidence, do you have any choice but to acknowledge the truth?
Isn't it just so desperately dark? The mystery's solved, but it's like a goddamn funeral in here!
Yeah, this is like the one personality of Junko that I love.
Shit, man! I've never been to a funeral! Hell yes!
2 years of school life. How many moments of blossoming
This is the one that I
youth
like
have
the
you
least.
missed out on?
The L face.
How many fun classes? How many school events? This was your chance to build lasting friendships, right?
They're still young though. They'll make more memories.
And on top of that,
Just let them go.
Something tragically sad happened 1 year ago. The biggest, most awful, most tragic
There you go.
event
That's what I was
in
trying to say.
human history. Right before everyone's eyes, the world came crashing down. You absorbed all that despair, but then you forgot it all. And once you'd forgotten, you made the choice to subject yourselves to this killing game. Oh, and there's one other thing. To be even more precise, the memories you all lost were...
Actually, never mind. I'm bored. Explaining stuff is boring.
Killing me right now. Just tell us!
We are bored of this world. Everyone always talks big, declaring all the great things they'll do. But then they always fizzle out. This world is just so desperately fucking boring!
What are you talking about?
In a way, I'm jealous of all of you. To give yourself over so completely to such stimulating despair.
Yeah, so figure out the rest for yourselves. I'm sick of expositioning all this shit.
She's been expositioning for almost 40 minutes now.
Figure out what?
Figure out where your memories come apart. That's at the heart of all of this.
Where our memories come apart. Is she talking about the moment where we must have lost our memories? I can only think of one time. Just after I set foot in the main hall for the first time, and that was when I got my acceptance letter when I fainted.
I got it!
Come on, stop playing with your boy.
When I lost my memories. I can't think of any time other than...
This game's trying to play with your boy, but they can't really play with your boy. Whoa!
When I first came to the gates of this school and stepped foot in the main hall, when I passed out, I was overcome with a strange sensation.
Wow, you still have enough spirit to keep on talking, huh? So I don't know much about the details, but it seems like everyone remembers passing out, right? And your sense of time got all messed up because of the memory loss after that? I guess it must have been something like that.
After I passed out, I woke up in a classroom with my head on a desk. I assumed not much time had passed since I'd collapsed in the main hall.
But instead, 2 whole years had gone by.
That's crazy.
The reason it felt so short was because our memories of the time in between had been completely removed.
You got it, honey. 2 years of memories? Poof, gone.
That makes sense.
Which means, of course,
When everyone met for the first time, it wasn't actually for the first time. Unaware of this fact, you took the time to introduce yourselves to each other, but
by that point, we'd already spent 2 years together at the school.
But my thing is, why would Monokuma keep dropping little hints by showing group photos after all the class trials? Like, he would drop, like, a group photo somewhere in the school for Makoto to find. Why did Junko do that? Because it wasn't Monokuma, it was actually Junko. Why did she do that? Just to mess with everybody?
That's what those photos reveal, isn't it?
Yep, that's what they reveal.
Maybe she was just bored, like she said.
2 years
She just wanted everybody to just talk about something.
Killing each other. And it was also you could escape into a world that's already been annihilated.
That's messed up. That's
what
gross.
a terribly tragic tale. Even if you left now, there's nothing you could do to fix it.
So if they quote-unquote graduate, what does that mean? They go into a world that's basically destroyed, so they still lose and they're a murderer?
You're the one who set things up to be like this.
That's gross.
I love you all so much.
What?
Once your school life here began, I thought about you constantly. It's only natural that I would fall in love.
So, since I love you guys so much, I'll tell you all about it. All about the idea we came up with as the ultimate despair. Our plan to bring despair to all mankind.
The ultimate despair. All mankind.
Let's go back in time 2 years, okay?
Okay.
Back to when everyone first came to this school. School life during that first year overflowed with hope and happiness. Oh
My bro.
boy, it was just the worst. Everyone was enjoying themselves so much. You were all having the time of your lives.
But that couldn't last forever, of course. The peacefulness only made it through that first year. Because after that, an event unfolded that hammered a soul-crushing despair into all of humanity. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. The tragedy. All too soon, the world's days of peace came to a bloody end.
Why do they all have a Monokuma face, though?
And as you can imagine, the school was no exception. The tragedy even made its way here, leading to the extermination of most of the students.
What are you?
What do you mean?
The most tragic event in human history, and the ultimate despair that caused it. I can't believe it's all because of just you and Mukuro. Was it some kind of organization? An angry mob? An incredibly motivated family?
You have a point. If I had to describe it, I'd say it was none of those. How can I put it? It was more of an ideological thing. Despair is contagious, you know? It's almost like a natural phenomenon. Everyone is capable of it, and now the entire world has fallen into despair.
In other words, if you see despair as the enemy, then your enemy is the world itself.
I just don't understand why.
We didn't ask you to try to understand. This was a tangent anyway, unrelated to the matter at hand.
Okay, so let's get back to the story.
Please?
Hope's Peak had taken so much damage. You guys were the only survivors. The members of the 78th class of Hope's Peak Academy were the only ones left.
And then, something super neat happened. Now pay attention, because this is important, and I'm only gonna say it once. So guess what? To protect everyone who had survived, Hope's Peak was transformed into a shelter. That's right. It was transformed into a shelter.
Like 60 seconds type shit?
I said it twice.
Now, someone was responsible for that transformation, for creating what would eventually become your prison.
The headmaster, because he interviewed all the students, said, "Could you live here forever?"
Do any of you know who that might have been?
Yeah. The one who turned Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolated us here, the headmaster.
I got it!
I'm paying attention. I know I'm not saying much, but that's because I'm focused.
Hope's Peak Academy. He wanted
I'm taking
to turn
it all
the
in.
school into a shelter to try and protect us. To protect us from the despair and tragedy taking place outside. That's why he asked us to make that promise, to say that we were willing to live in his school forever.
We believe he had something like that in mind, yes. If you, the collective hope of a new generation, could survive, maybe the world could have a fresh start.
Yeah, the headmaster put that much faith in you.
And because we had that same hope, that's why we all agreed to live here forever.
But creating the shelter was also his single biggest mistake.
Why? That looks Persona-esque.
It's laughable, really. He was the headmaster, but he had no idea. He had no idea that we, the ultimate despair, had already made our way into the school. So what was supposed to be a shelter to keep you safe became a cage that made it impossible for you to escape despair.
I find it hard to believe that two sisters caused all that destruction. Like, come on, guys. That's baseball cap.
Saved me a ton of time.
That's Cappy
By the
Wappy.
way, it was you yourselves who blocked off the windows, the doors, all the exits. Under the headmaster's direction, you all went about your work like obedient little sheep.
You mean we trapped ourselves in here?
And then you forgot all about it and started bitching about how you were trapped in here.
Once you'd finished building your little shelter, it was time for me and Mukuro to get to work. And thus began the killing game.
Me and Mukuro had come here, spending the last 2 years waiting for that moment.
That moment where you all began killing each other served as the climax of our global despair plan.
And the only reason you survived the tragedy was so that you could be a part of it.
You let us live so we could go around killing each other? Is that what you're saying?
Why? Why would you do that?
Because she's so goddamn evil!
Because this was so much more than a simple high school death match. Rather, it was a method to hunt down and destroy every last remaining speck of hope in the world.
What are you saying?
Well, it would seem that there's a little bit left out there. A few souls unwilling to give up hope. So I thought I should show them, which is why
Well, why don't you tell me?
What the mastermind did to show everyone in the outside world. That was... Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, this one's gonna be easy. It's gonna be one of these fill in the blank type shits. Yeah, like what if you don't know how to read and write? How are you ever gonna solve this? Hijack, right? I as in, I figured that out. J as in, J's gonna... Oh, yeah.
Now I understand.
It's only 2 letters. It's only 2 letters. Stop playing with me. 2
You're
letters?
talking about
Too
you
easy.
hijacking the airwaves, aren't you?
Uh-huh. That's exactly what I'm talking about. To show the world the murders taking place at this school, which was meant to be a symbol of hope.
That was the whole point of the ultimate despair. When I said climax, that was what I was talking about. The world watched as you fell into despair and began to kill each other one after another. Despair is as contagious as any disease. Any hope left turns to despair.
Isn't the power of television just amazing? By the way,
alright.
since we started broadcasting, a whole bunch of people have tried to come and rescue you.
Are you serious?
But utilizing the heavy weaponry I installed around the school grounds, I had no problem expelling them.
Expelled them?
I have to thank you all. They were a relentless bunch, refusing to give up on hope and trying to force their beliefs on the world. But in the end, I was able to give them the final despair. Death.
So you just used us? To bring despair to everyone in the outside world?
Well, sure, but I also gave you a second chance at life, right? So it's like, give and take.
Give and take? You're so full of shit!
Ooh, Makoto,
And there's a reason I chose
cussing.
you guys to survive when
Makoto
all the
don't
other
cuss.
students were dropping like flies.
Goody two shoes.
I mean, we built up 2 years of memories together. You were all my treasured classmates.
Sorry, that's a lie. I just figured you'd despair even more when you found out a friend had betrayed you.
And that's the truth, which is what you wanted, right? So, does it make you feel utterly lost and hopeless?
Okay, so what's stopping everybody right now from just ganging up on her and just beating her ass?
You solved the
Just wondering.
mystery, but despair at the truth, right?
Don't tell me. Did you seriously count on the possibility that we would solve your mystery?
And if we did, then what? Our final desire for creating this world of despair was so we could experience one last class trial. If you were bold enough to solve the mystery only to discover that the truth was utterly hopeless, how would you react? What would you do?
See? Discovering the truth doesn't necessarily lead to a sense of hope.
Truth can be full of despair.
How is this gonna end?
Like
I feel like it's just gonna be so sad and depressing. Truth, full of despair. That's...
Not to mention, all those motives I talked about were totally meaningless. I mean, with the world having ended and all.
Meaningless? Then we've been murdering each other for nothing?
And think about it. You chose to lock yourselves up here, then started murdering each other to get out.
Yikes.
We weren't just random strangers either. We were classmates. We'd spent 2 years together.
No, even I can't laugh at that.
We get it. We get it, okay? You're totally awesome, right? We get it already. So help us. I'll do anything. Just help me.
A peasant begging for his life? Oh, how delightful! We've never witnessed such a travesty firsthand.
But I'm sorry to say, begging doesn't work on me. All I want is despair, and there's no reason for it. And since there's no reason, there's no argument against it. There's just no understanding it.
Is the way this game gonna end basically a big F you to the player, aka us? You know, me and all of you guys watching?
No argument,
I hope
no
not.
Understanding. What better definition of ultimate despair?
Like the ending is
could
basically
there
saying,
be?
this is what despair feels like.
Wait, hold on. You've just been going on about whatever you feel like, but there's no real reason for us to believe anything you have to say.
Huh?
You say the world's fallen apart, but I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't acknowledge it. I don't accept it as the truth.
Yeah, you tell her, Makoto.
Until you see it.
You
with
tell
your
her
own
and all of her
eyes.
personalities.
Truth and falsehood overlap one another. In other words, you're not unlike Schrodinger's cat right now. Is that what you're saying? If so, what then?
Are you saying you won't accept the truth until you can go outside and see for yourself?
Yes.
Well, you better not. You go out into that world and you're all goners for sure. Trust me, I'm not lying about any of this.
Well, even if it's all true, I refuse to give in. I refuse to lose to you, for the sake of everyone you've killed.
Huh? Everyone I've killed? What are you talking about? You're the ones who killed them.
I didn't kill anyone. I simply gave you a little nudge in the right direction.
Actually, none of the people that are still here ever killed anybody.
And that's all it took for you to start killing each other.
Well, except
You're
Genocide
nothing
Jack.
but bloodthirsty animals.
That's why anyone was murdered here, peasant.
Say what you want about hope, but we're all creatures of instinct, right? Despair comes naturally.
Hell yes! That's funny as shit!
No! This isn't just some game to us. It's murder! Plain and simple. You stole our memories. Invented reasons for us to do it. You pushed us all into a corner. It's all your fault!
You certainly have a talent for passing the buck, don't you? That must be your hope, huh? But we don't have much time left to keep up this banter. We have to draw things to a close soon.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about the vote, of course. You didn't forget about that little rule, did you? Oh, and also, since this will be the last vote, I decided to change the rules.
What?
You guys so full of hope, and me so full of despair. I've decided to have you vote which one will be punished. If even one of you votes to punish hope, well then, I'll consider that a win for me and punish everyone on the side of...
Even if it's just one person?
Oh, but don't worry. I won't be voting, of course.
Even if you don't, you've still got the upper hand in all this.
It's okay. Nobody would actually vote to kill themselves, right?
Oh, let me just mention one more thing. When I win to punish you guys, you'll have to stay here till you grow old and die. No fighting, no killing. That's your punishment.
What?
You mean we just...
We'd have to just live here?
She's saying she'll let us live.
If you're not happy with that, then go ahead and punish me. And make your way to the outside world.
Enter a world fallen from grace, where only despair exists, where you'd likely be dead within a day.
What are you saying? So no matter what, we're doomed.
Wait a sec. I just got hit with an inspiration bomb. Dying of old age is boring as shit, right? The audience at home. So, here's what'll happen. One of you will get to experience an instant, super impressive punishment.
What? You can't just...
Do you mean to say you'll execute one of us?
Uh-oh.
And I get to decide who's gonna have to suck it down.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's talking about all that?
Makoto, you're up.
Oh, shit.
Me? Yeah, you've been acting up, causing all kinds of trouble. I hate you!
Oh.
So let me make this clear. Everyone has two choices in front of them. If a single person votes for Hope to be punished, then only Makoto will receive a harsh punishment, and the rest of you will live here in peace.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
What I'm saying is, if you sacrifice Makoto,
They're not gonna do that. They're the homies. Sacrifice me? But that's...
What? Has your resolve softened? Have you lost confidence?
They all vote for Makoto, watch.
Are you afraid of being punished? Don't you have faith in your friends?
No.
No, that's not it.
It's okay. You're right to be afraid. It would seem all of those around you have realized the futility of going against me.
Guys?
It's so beautiful. Your lovely faces,
I told you, fake
eroded
friends.
by despair, have come together as one.
Besides, Yoko, you could never betray your father, could you?
What?
I mean, the headmaster's only wish was that all of you would survive, right? That's why he tried to trap you all here after all. The least you can do is try to honor your dead father's wishes.
Kyoko!
One person's despair is enough to seal your fate. Isn't that just the most hopeless outcome ever?
So, who do you think's gonna give in? Whose despair is gonna sign your death warrant?
No one. Nobody's gonna give in to despair. We're not gonna lose to you.
So boring. Stubborn till the very end, huh? Well, that's fine. Then let's just hurry up and get it over with. It's time for the final vote. Everything will come to an end. Your
So
stupid
this is her
hope
real voice?
And your stupid life.
This is who she really is? The final vote. This is it. The ultimate confrontation. I have to show everyone. I have to make them remember. I have to convince them not to give up, to live in despair. That's not really living at all. I gotta do the truth bullets again? I gotta do the skratatas? Alright, if you want me to do the skratatas, then I'm gonna do the skratatas. Let's see what we're gonna choose. There's a lot. There's a lot, I'm not even gonna lie. But we'll see.
Give up.
I got 20 minutes to figure this out.
As long as there's hope, we'll never give up.
Okay, can I get
If
hope?
I were to die,
Got hope. I got the hope bullet.
that would be the end of Hope's Peak Academy.
Uh-oh. I'm not gonna shoot at those 3 dots. Actually, those are 9 dots.
By the way, the air outside is totally polluted, you know. The only reason we're okay in here is thanks to the air purifiers in the physics lab.
Oh, awesome. Uh-oh. Hey, come on. What's going on?
If I die, the purifiers will screech to a halt. In
What do
other
I
words,
shoot the bullet at?
As soon as I die, the communal life you've all been living will come to an end.
Everybody, I'm worried. Do I shoot hope at all their dots? Is that what I do?
You'll have to go into
If
the
that's
world
what you want me to do,
outside,
then that's what I'm gonna
where
do.
Only death and despair are waiting.
Even you, Bikuya? For real, big dog?
So, what are you gonna do? Will you just die? Is that what you want?
Alright, fine. Oh, she's the only one that I don't shoot any bullets at. Okay. There is no hope left in the world. When you sleep, it's on a bed of despair. The world is in despair. You are in despair. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna be consumed by despair. I think that's what I do. I think that's what I do. So I gotta use hope on everybody else. Alright, I got it.
As long as there's
This is
hope,
what you want me to do?
we'll never give up.
Then this is what I'm gonna do.
If I were to
Watch
die,
me.
That would be the end.
Let's see. Okay, shoot at this. Got that?
Lose hope now.
All my fortune-telling senses are telling me not to leave this place. But to live means moving forward, right? So even if it's hard, even if we're scared, we don't have any choice, do we? I want to keep on living. I want to open the next door. There must be something new waiting for me.
Right.
So that's why, no matter what, I need to get out of here.
Let's get it.
The whole fortune-telling thing doesn't matter anymore. What matters is my own gut feelings.
We won't give up.
So we got him. So we just gotta keep sucking in the hope. I mean, pause on that. And then we just gotta keep firing it at everybody's dots.
By the way, the arrows
So
can
let's
only
see.
reason where up
Who's
is
next?
to the air.
Who wants that? Who wants the Smokies? You want the Smokies? Let's go!
I've been thinking about all this, and I was thinking, at a time like this, what would Sakura do? You only get stronger by taking adversity by the horns. Confront that thorny
Tell him,
path
girl.
with enthusiasm.
Pop that collar and tell him, girl.
That sounds like something she'd say, right? No. I think that's definitely what she'd say, which is why Yeah! I've made up my mind!
Let's go.
We won't give up.
2 for
As
2.
long as
Let's
there's
go.
hope,
We got everybody
we'll
else.
never
Give me
give
that
up.
hope.
If I were to die,
And
that would
next
be the
one, I'm pretty sure is gonna be
By the
Genocide
way,
Jack, right?
The only reason
Okay,
is thanks
fast
to the
forward
say whatever you
this.
want if I die. In other words,
Come
the
on.
communal life revolving with me.
And there we go. Give me that. Bow!
Don't lose hope now.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I don't care either way. I'm fine with whichever one is more interesting. Actually, I may not look like it, but I always hated school. Hell, no matter how I look, still hate it.
Love her little laugh.
But no matter what, Master has to come along with us.
We won't
Okay,
give up.
speaking of
as long
Master,
as
he's
there's
the last
hope.
guy. Oh, shoot! Give me that, give me that. Damn it, I messed up. Come on, where you at, buddy? There you are. Give me some. Bow!
Don't lose hope now.
What's the matter? You're not actually trying to encourage me, are you? Ridiculous. It never even crossed my mind that I might give in to despair. But don't
My guy.
misunderstand me. I couldn't care in the slightest what happens to you.
Okay, half my guy.
I
Half
just
my
have to
guy.
keep
Not
my
all the
word.
way my guy.
I swore I would end the life of the mastermind. Besides, the Togami family isn't dead, because I'm still alive.
Hey, clap it up. Clap it up.
So until I can restore the Togami family and bring it greater glory than it's ever known,
We won't give up.
Wait,
As long as
I still
there's
have more?
hope, we'll never give up.
Okay. I didn't know I had more. If you want more, then you damn well know that I'm gonna give you some more! So let's go! Who wants it? Who wants some of this? Come on. I'm ready. I'm ready for you. I'm foaming at the mouth. Give me some, baby. Is it the last one? Yeah! There you go, Kyoko! There you go, Kyoko! Let's go! Come on, guys!
I didn't really know my father, so I can't pretend to know what he was thinking. But even if we're just connected by blood, there's one thing I am sure of.
What's that, Kyoko?
He would never want us to abandon Makoto and choose to stay here.
Facts.
I can't explain why exactly. But if I'm sure of anything, I'm sure of that. Just because we don't actually know anything. Does that mean we can't understand? Could it be that... No, never mind. So, Makoto, I don't think you wound up at this school because you had good luck or bad luck. I think you came here for a different reason entirely. You came here to bring down the ultimate despair.
Hey, I'm on board with that.
You came here to confront despair without ever giving up. And if that's true, I think we could call you the ultimate hope. What do you think?
Yeah, that got a nice ring to it, you know what I'm saying?
What the hell are you?
The ultimate hope has been added to the... Hey, RPG inbound. Boom. Sorry, I called out.
Your stupid faces, the stupid things you've said, the stupid way you all treat each other. It's all so uncool, so unhip.
Who says so unhip?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! Ling.
I'm not any kind of elite anything. Hope isn't a talent you develop, but still. But I still. Yeah, but I still, baby. What's this? We got one more, the moment of truth. Here we freaking go. You guys ready for this?
You suck.
Watch me. Watch me.
So uncool.
Hey. Hey.
Dare to stand against
Oh
us.
my god. Stop.
Hope is
What's
a
happening? Oh no. Oh no. Hey, chill. What's going on? Why won't it let me work? Why won't it let me scratata? Why won't you let me scratata? Oh, I can't scratata, guys. I can't scratata.
You suck.
I suck. I do suck. I'm sorry. I suck. I suck. No, I don't suck. You suck. You freaking suck.
Hope is a
Okay,
joke.
we got this.
Aren't you?
Oh yeah, there we go.
Would you like to die?
This is the one I know. Yeah.
Suffer from
Take
despair.
it.
Everything is pointless.
Come on, boy. Let's go. Look at all those combos.
Suffer from despair.
Combo breakers in this bitch. Combo breakers in this bitch. Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, the ultimate hope.
Into tomorrow.
Bow. Bow.
That's what we do. I refuse
You hear
to
me?
give up.
That's how we
I
do.
refuse to get bored. I refuse to throw it all away.
I refuse to get bored.
I refuse to despair.
Yeah.
All I have going for me is the desire to keep moving forward.
Yeah, I like this guy. I like this new version of Makoto.
What's happening?
We did it. What did we get? Come on. Look how long this trial was. 16 little chapters? Like, stop playing with me. I know I got that A. Hey! Got my coin. But if we're leaving, do I even need my coin though? Or are we never gonna
Looks
leave?
like we've reached the end. I think it may be time to vote.
We just gotta pull the lever, right?
Good. I'm ready to go.
Let's put an end to these trials. Put an end to the killing with our own hands.
Yeah. Junko. Yeah, buddy. I wonder how this is gonna work. Like, is she gonna set something like extravagant for herself?
The hell?
Indeed.
You lost, Junko.
I lost?
I lost? Me? No way.
Well, that's
It can't be.
Um,
You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem.
What the heck?
But there's no use trying to fight it now.
Well, that's
just...
totally the best.
Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to the school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it.
And now
To come this far and fail at the very end.
true
It's the most
despair.
ultimate despair. What are you talking about?
And now
Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair, here at the moment of death. To have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams.
True
Ah,
despair.
I am so hopelessly happy right now.
Huh?
Wait, is she enjoying this?
Anyway,
So are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair. Inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true.
Not possible.
You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me repeat
Let me tell you this
myself.
right now. We no longer fear despair.
Okay.
Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone,
hey,
you said that despair is as contagious as any disease.
however,
But the same is true of hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko! Ah, stop it! Stop! I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but pain.
There's one
Fine,
last
let me
thing.
just say one last thing. If you guys want to get all hung up on the word hope, that's no skin off my nose. But just be warned. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide. Maybe you'll find some hope, but there is a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Knowing that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we... Shut up, shut up! That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. I'm almost done though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? That was the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to.
Stop it!
Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it! What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
The act of living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
This is it. This is the moment of the truth.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even 1/10 of this despair, even 100th. I want every last soul on this planet to taste such despair.
She really horny for that despair, though.
I want the entire world to die with that despair in its mouth. Okay, let's do this.
Do it.
I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
This better be good. This better be good. If her eye is going all swirly like that. Congratulations. Junko has been found guilty. Time for the punishments. Alright. This better be good. This one better be nice and juicy. What are you doing? Whoa. Hey, ay caramba, ay chihuahua. Okay. Ultimate punishment. This better be the ultimate punishment. 1,000 blows. Oh wait, is she gonna get all the punishments? Oh dude. Junko butter? Burning of the Versailles Witch. Okay, that one was lame. Excavator Destroyer. And, you know, that maybe like a 4 out of 10. Blast off. The best one was the baseball one to me. After school lesson. Oh yeah, the one that saved Makoto. Aw. She's so happy. Damn! So that was it? She basically just took all the punishments? What kind of last execution was that? I mean, yeah, her guts are everywhere, but shit! Emergency override. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here, boys and girls. And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial. Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair. Life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending waiting for us. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception. The air purifiers turned off, just like Junko said. They shut off immediately. That was the only difference. So everything smelled like hot ass? Goodbye, Despair High School. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But, in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence.
Makoto,
would you do the honors? Okay. As if awakened by Kyoko's words, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko. And in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
But, is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire to see us punished, then you must all leave this place.
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world.
In other words,
I will force you out. She said that just before dropping that. It makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe!
Yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him up so far. Oh, huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? Then that means me and Master can get married? And then he'll give me a little jewel of a baby?
That's enough.
Please stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far.
Anyway,
don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem.
But
If that's what happens after we get out, then I'm worried about... But you know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks...
For serious?
Maybe when we get out of here, we'll see that everything she said about the whole world was a lie. That on the other side of this door is a world as peaceful as we remember. A lie. Peaceful as we remember. Well, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike the school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. But there also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words...
The act of searching for hope, to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into. Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me. You know, Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty. I'll go with you. I'll follow you anywhere you want to go.
You got it.
Well, my first stop is gonna be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
And what are you gonna do if there are no more donut shops? Or donuts?
Okay.
I'll just get some flour and make some myself. And if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world.
Could it be...
That's my hope.
How about that?
I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin.
Whoa!
Thanks, Tina. You've totally opened my eyes.
Ooh.
Hey, personal space buddy. You're seriously creeping me out.
Makoto.
Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us, and we're so small. So what can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything!
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura.
Aww.
But hey, if we gotta say goodbye, we may as well do it with a smile on our face.
Hey guys! You guys want your fortunes told anywhere, anytime. You just let me know. I'll be there.
You know how much I hate being annoyed, but if something does come up, you may as well let me know. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother listening, but, you know.
I don't know why, but I have a burning desire to start writing. I might be able to pull it off. A story about Master and me, and the others, I guess.
I can't say I'm sorry about what happened, but still, it does feel kind of strange.
I really don't know what to say. I guess we graduated?
It looks like hope really is spreading. As long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm gonna keep moving forward, with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Do it, Makoto. Push the button. The door began to open. With my hands. With our hands. Hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Please all be a lie, and it's just a regular world. What do you guys think? Regular world or end of the world? What's that? What's happening? Please be a regular world? I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world? Wait. No! What happened? No! Okay, so the ending was ambiguous. I'm assuming that everything was okay. I'm assuming that the world they stepped down to was peaceful and everything was fine and dandy and everybody lived happily at the end. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Uh-oh.
Interesting. Things are getting very interesting indeed.
No, you can't do that. You can't do that.
Like I said at the beginning, I'm not a teddy bear.
You can't do this at the very end of the game. You just can't.
I am Monokuma. And I am this school's headmaster.
Okay, chill with that with your hot-ass breath. Alright, so Monokuma never really died. And Monokuma was never really controlled by Junko if Monokuma is its own thing? Alright, I guess. Is there something after this? No, there's not! That was it. That was the end of Danganronpa. I actually can't believe it's taken me this long to play it. So many people have asked me to play it ever since I've started playing Persona, and then Phoenix Wright, and then it just got so crazy that I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's play Danganronpa, and I'm so happy that I did. I need to listen to you guys more often because, man, you guys really picked the good ones. I want to see how interested you guys would be for me to play Danganronpa 2. But I just want to say that the writing in this game was amazing. It was a little slow-paced, but that's because they were trying to make you feel like you've known the characters for a long time and you know their personalities and what they would do in certain situations. Like, I feel like I know what Makoto would do in a certain situation, or Kyoko, or Hiro, or Hina, all of them. Like, the writing in this game was incredible. The music was so good. But I will be reading the comments now that I finished this whole series, so I have one question for you guys. I just want to know who your favorite character was. Mine was personally Kyoko because I feel like she didn't mess around. I feel like she just wanted to get down to the bottom of everything, and I really love that in characters in games. And plus, she was never biased towards anything. Like, she always just wanted the facts, and that's exactly what she got. So yeah, Kyoko was my favorite character. Didn't really like Makoto that much, but we played as him, so I guess we kind of had to like him. I did like Byakuya though, and I know I pronounced his name wrong, but you know what? I'm never gonna say it other than Byakuya. And obviously my other two favorite characters were Mondo and Taka, but only as a pair, because they were bros, they bonded in that sauna, so they're always gonna be my bros, bro. So tell me who your favorite characters are in the comments down below. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this whole series of Danganronpa. If you did, make sure you give it one big fat like. And tell our friend today that Jay from the Kubz Scouts is that dude!